What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 649 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, this is a reminder that if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and becoming a Nakama and helping the channel grow, or consider joining the Discord and becoming a Cricket Buns pirate. And lastly, this is not a market substitute, you should always support the official release. Also, the toy soldier is the commander of the Tons. He was it seems like he was originally a human, so was he originally a Ton? And if he was originally a Ton, how does then Rebecca know about them? Because I thought they were supposed to be like a secret society, so... And if he's a regular person, then how do you find out about the Tons? Welcome to One Piece, the anime of questions. Kudon from Ass Class, that's exactly who Leo's voice is. Thank you so much. I was like, I knew I recognized that voice. What is that, like, striking? Is that supposed to be, like, them shattering, like... Is that supposed to be, like, the Haki activating? So it reminds me of, like, when Whitebeard, you know, used to punch and it would shatter things, but obviously they're not doing that. Why aren't the fish eating you guys? I feel like that was new. I feel like we haven't seen that. Am I crazy, or a Gatling leg kick? I love that sound when the Dragon Balls like teleport. Now we are watching Dragon Ball Z now. I'd have to agree. Boy, I'm about to send your ass to some counseling. Yes. I know I said I wanted him to tell me, but like, it's still pissing me off. I'm gonna get this backstory before I can get Law's backstory. Like, fuck off. It's not a bad place to hide your treasure, honestly. All I think of is just coneheads when I see that, so... Not much of an improvement in my mind. I feel like I've seen some of these jewels in the intro. How do you close the ice back up?
誰にも入りやしない、たとえ海軍だろうと。おい新庄、今日こそ貴様の頭をかち割ってやろうとな。やっほー、何をしようと無駄なこと。このように私の頭より硬いものはない。覚悟しろ陳情。自慢のげんこつを砕き割ってやるわガープ。
This is just reminding me. He said earlier that in the new world there's a lot of people with Conqueror's Haki. I find it ironic that when we first got Conquerors, they said it was very rare, but now you're telling me that like quite a few people do in fact have it. I mean, I guess it's rare compared to like the actual population of the world compared to normal peoples, but like they make it seem like it's not that. So you're just upset that we like dented your head, boy. Just pull it back out. Stick a plunger on that bitch and just yank, yank.
キリが、私のキリは。
Bro, it's not there.
開け陳情。キリやキリ釘。開け陳情。キリやキリ釘。開け。キリやキリ釘。開け。開け。開け。開け。開け。
See, sometimes I just think too logical because I'm just thinking, well, yeah, your head broke it open last time. There's a giant split, but somehow you guys closed it with ice. So whoever did that, can't they just undo what they just did? No?
そこに見えているんだと。私の人生のすべてが。巨万の富が。おのれガープ。許すまじ。真心の代まで許すまじガープ。貴様を。
Maybe we can do like what we did for that one, I can't remember his name, it starts with a D, for that stole Sanji's look. Remember how we rearranged his face, made him look good? Let's rearrange his head and give him back his... Low-key surprised you even listened to that whole story. I mean, I do have our boys back, but I mean, I ain't gonna say you're not wrong. I mean, Blackbeard with 2 devil fruits is just... Oh, nice. Oh, you didn't see the fire? Or is it because he had the Haki that it contained the fire?
これ式の小僧を新時代の騎手に選んだというのなら奴も地に落ちたものよ。2年前の戦争で鬼の血を引くエースという最大の悪の目を摘み取った海軍の名察だ。
Yeah, he fucked up saying that.
四皇も蹴散らして。ゴムゴムの 飛んだものすごいジャンプだしてみろ洗礼を与えてやるなんだあれ幻覚かこれはルーシーの腕が巨大に見える見ていろガープ貴様の大切な孫の命奪ってやるぞ償え己のじじいのげんこつ一発が私から全てを奪い去ったのだ
なんだげんこつ一発ぐらいでもうこれなんかもう数えきれないほど食らってるゴムゴムのと
無気りゃ
エレファントか
無気りくい
I gotta give it to Luffy. He has a bigger. His fist is way bigger than your head, my guy. Oh, that's good, but I didn't. I was hoping we would do it out of kindness, because now it looks like it's a bad thing. Well, maybe now that he got to back, he'll quit fighting. He'll thank us maybe and let us win. Okay, he's knocked out. Okay, we're good. You're welcome.
Oh, 場外神社は場外で失格だ
I'm gonna argue semantics there and say he was thrown through the ring, not out of the ring.
なんという男だ伝説を打ち破り激戦区 C ブロックを制したのは
Is it over already, guys?
まさかここまでやるとはルーシーまさに驚きの結末だ
何がルーシーだ憎きこの歓声名を偽っても脚光を浴びるか早く戻ってこいお前には取らせねえ
Yeah, you said he had a connection with us. What? I've never seen you before in my life, my guy.
上等だべ麦わらは僕が殺す
優勝の栄誉とメラメラの身を手に入れるのは果たして誰だ面白いそういうことか
I don't think he'll care for the reason as long as he got his nail back. 100%. 100%. But for a second there, I thought we didn't knock him out, so I thought like he was get it back, and then he was gonna land and still be like conscious, and then want to keep fighting. I was like, oh, if he gets it back and still wants to fight, we may be fucked. But thankfully, he was knocked out when he fell, so we're good. You were right, semi-right. I feel like that wasn't my guess. I was kind of theorizing it, but my theory that I kind of put out there was right, but I didn't actually make it my guess, so I don't feel like I can take credit for saying I was right. By the way, it was Hawk Rifle, not Red Hawk. Oh, okay, that's why there was no flames. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 649 of One Piece. And retroactively thinking now, I think I figured out like my like frustration for being my confusion is that like it's hard to differentiate between what information is relevant to solving like the mystery of this arc versus what information is just a mystery in general to like One Piece and not going to be revealed this arc. Because like Devil's Advocate, for example, that they're at the end, Burgess, right? Who's to say he has anything further going on in this arc? They could have just brought him in just to make us think like, hey, Blackbeard might come in, but then has nothing to do with the arc the rest of the way. He just ends up leaving just to go back and inform Blackbeard that Luffy was there. You know, it's just kind of like, why even introduce him when it was, you know what I mean? Or even, I think a better example would be the Barto being like, oh, I have a connection with Luffy. They could just be foreshadowing that, and that could be explained in the next arc. But this arc specifically, they don't care about that. This is more arc about Law and Doffy, you know? So it's just kind of like, what information do I need to make sure I pay attention to versus it's just kind of like, well, they'll recall that later on down the road. They're just hinting at it now. So I think that's my main confusion right now, especially with this large of an arc. But it is what it is. I'm loving it. I do appreciate you guys, though, sticking around and watching this reaction. It's been real. It's been interesting. It's been real interesting. Later on.